Beloved, I invite you now to close your eyes. Take a deep, slow breath. And as you exhale, release all the worries, the noise, the distractions of this world. In this sacred moment, let your heart be still, your mind quiet, and your soul open. Feel the gentle presence of God surrounding you, like a soft, warm embrace. Know that He is here with you, filling this space with His love, His grace, and His power. Allow His Spirit to wash over you, to fill you completely, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Open your spirit to receive. You are His, and He is filling you with His Spirit, bringing forth healing, wisdom, and love. Let this sacred energy transform you, knowing that God is with you, working in you and through you. Feel His touch. Feel His power. Let the Holy Spirit move through your entire being, beloved, and know that in this moment, you are never alone. Lord, I come before you, seeking healing for every wound within my mind and spirit. I trust that you, the great healer, are more than able to restore and make whole. Touch me now, Lord, as I surrender my brokenness into your hands. Lord, heal me from my addiction, whether it's to substances, alcohol, or anything else that has taken hold of my heart. The Lord is breaking every chain, and His freedom is filling you now. Lord, heal me from my gambling, where the desire for fleeting gains has taken root in my soul. The Lord is delivering you. His peace surrounds you, and His healing is restoring your heart. Lord, heal me from my sex addiction, where false desires and emptiness have stolen my peace. The Lord is cleansing you. His light is filling every corner of your being. Lord, heal me from my pornography, breaking its grip on my mind and spirit. The Lord is renewing your mind. His purity is washing over you. Lord, heal me from my overthinking, which keeps me in constant worry and unrest. The Lord is calming your mind. His peace is taking root in your heart. Lord, heal me from my anxiety, which steals my peace and causes unrest. The Lord is calming every storm in your mind. His peace is overtaking your heart. Lord, heal me from my depression, where darkness has clouded my vision and joy. The Lord is restoring your joy. His light is dispelling the darkness. Lord, heal me from my self-hatred, as I have struggled to love the person you created. The Lord is renewing your identity, and His love is filling every space in your heart. Lord, heal me from is healing your heart, and His forgiveness is flowing through you. Lord, heal me from my abandonment issues, where I fear being left alone. The Lord is assuring you of His presence. He will never leave you or forsake you. Lord, heal me from my broken relationships, whether with family, friends, or loved ones, and restore peace and unity. The Lord is healing every relationship. His reconciliation is at work in you. Lord, heal me from my grief, where the pain of loss has clouded my joy. The Lord is binding up your broken heart. His comfort is wrapping around you like a warm embrace. Lord, heal me from my fear of failure, where the fear of not measuring up has held me back. The Lord is filling you with courage. His strength is making you bold. Lord, heal me from my doubts, where I question your goodness and my purpose. The Lord is strengthening your faith. His truth is grounding you in His promises. Lord, heal me from the trauma of abuse, whether emotional, physical, or sexual. The Lord is bringing restoration to every broken part of your soul. His healing touch is bringing wholeness. Lord, heal me from my bitterness, where I've been hardened by past hurts. The Lord is softening your heart. His love is melting the bitterness away. Lord, heal me from my envy, where I have longed for what others have instead of trusting in your provision. The Lord is filling your heart with contentment. His joy is overflowing in you. Lord, heal me from my perfectionism, where I constantly shame, from mistakes that haunt me and keep me feeling unworthy. The Lord is removing every trace of shame. He has washed you clean in His blood. Lord, heal me from my overworking, where I've exhausted myself in the pursuit of success. The Lord is bringing you rest. His peace is calming your restless heart. Lord, heal me from my insomnia, where the restless nights have left me drained and weary. The Lord is bringing restful sleep. His peace is filling your mind and body. Lord, heal me from my hopelessness, where I feel as though there is no way forward. The Lord is filling you with hope. His future for you is filled with promises and life. Lord, heal me from my fear of the unknown, where uncertainty has caused me to doubt your plans. The Lord is reassuring you of His perfect timing. His guidance is leading you forward. Lord, heal me from my self-doubt, where I have questioned my value and worth. The Lord is affirming your true worth in Him. His love is making you confident. Lord, heal me from my spiritual dryness, where I have felt far from you. The Lord is reigniting your passion for His word. His Spirit is stirring your soul. Lord, heal me from my betrayal, where trust has been broken and my heart wounded. The Lord is restoring your trust. bringing you rest. His peace is flowing through your every nerve. Lord, heal me from my overwhelming guilt, where I have been burdened by things I've done. The Lord is releasing you from guilt. His forgiveness is washing over you. Lord, heal me from my greed, where I've been driven by a desire for material gain. The Lord is freeing you from greed. His contentment is filling your heart. Lord, heal me from my confusion, where I feel lost and uncertain of my path. The Lord is giving you clarity. His wisdom is guiding your every step. Lord, heal me from my lack of peace of mind, where worry and fear have consumed me. The Lord is restoring your peace. His calm is settling your heart. Lord, heal me from my negative self-talk, where I've been speaking lies over my own life. The Lord is replacing your lies with His truth. His voice is louder in your heart. Lord, heal me from my spirit of comparison, where I've looked at others and forgotten your unique plan for me. The Lord is teaching you to embrace your identity in Him. His love is affirming you as you are. Lord, heal me from my fear of rejection, where I feel unworthy of love and acceptance. The Lord is assuring you of His eternal acceptance. His love is filling your heart. Lord, heal me from my loneliness, where I feel disconnected and isolated. The Lord is drawing near to you. His presence is filling the space around you. Lord, heal me from my spirit of despair, where I see no way out. The Lord is giving you new hope. His light is breaking through the darkness. Lord, heal me from my grief over lost dreams, where I feel like my hopes are dashed. The Lord is restoring your dreams. His plans for you are full of hope and future. Lord, heal me from my need to control, where I have struggled to let go and trust your timing. The Lord is teaching you to surrender. His control is bringing peace to your heart. Lord, heal me from false expectations, where I've demanded perfection and been disappointed. The Lord is teaching you grace. His love is abundant and sufficient. Lord, heal me from my spiritual numbness, where I felt disconnected from you. The Lord is reigniting your fire for Him. His Spirit is stirring your soul. Lord, heal me from my anxiety about the future, where the unknown overwhelms me. The Lord is assuring you that He holds your future. His promises are steadfast. Lord, heal me from my sadness, where grief and sorrow have taken over my heart. The Lord is turning your mourning into dancing. His joy is filling your soul. Lord, heal me from my desire to control others, where I've manipulated and tried to change others. The Lord is teaching you to release others into His care. His peace is calming your spirit. Lord, Heal me from my insecurities, where I have struggled to believe in your plan for me. The Lord is affirming your worth. His truth is setting you free. Lord, heal me from my frustration, where impatience and anger have clouded my vision. The Lord is replacing frustration with His peace. His patience is working within you. Lord, heal me from my fear of intimacy, where past wounds have created walls around my heart. The Lord is breaking down every wall. His love is filling every empty space. Lord, heal me from my lack of faith, where I have doubted your power and your promises. The Lord is strengthening your faith. His mighty power is at work in your life. Beloved, trust in the healing power of the Lord. He is at work within you. His miraculous touch is bringing wholeness to your mind and spirit. Allow Him to heal you in every area, and know that His love, His peace, and His grace are always with you. Lord, heal me for every issue of the body. Lord, I come before you now with my body, seeking your healing touch. I know that you are the Creator, the great physician, and nothing is impossible for you. I trust that you are at work, restoring every cell, every organ, and every tissue to perfect health. Lord, heal me from my limbs, where pain and weakness have made movement difficult. The Lord is strengthening your limbs. His power is flowing through every bone and joint. Lord, heal me from my pancreas, where imbalances have caused distress and illness. The Lord is restoring balance. His healing power is touching your pancreas and bringing it to perfect health. Lord, heal me from my bones, where fractures, pain, or conditions like arthritis have taken hold. The Lord is healing your bones. His strength is restoring their flexibility and vitality. Lord, heal me from my muscles, where weakness, soreness, or fatigue have hindered my strength. The Lord is renewing your muscles. His energy is filling them with power and endurance. Lord, heal me from my tissues, where damage or inflammation has caused discomfort. The Lord is healing your tissues. His restorative touch is bringing them back to life. Lord, heal me from my blood, where circulation or imbalances have caused problems. The Lord is cleansing your blood. His life-giving flow is rejuvenating your entire system. Lord, heal me from my heart, where pain, blockage, or weakness have affected its function. The Lord is healing your heart. His love is pumping new life and vitality into every beat. Lord, heal me from my lungs, where shortness of breath or conditions like asthma have affected my breathing. The Lord is restoring your lungs. His breath is filling them with fresh air and strength. Lord, heal me from my eyes, where sight has been dimmed by age, disease, or injury. The Lord is restoring your vision. His light is making everything clear before your eyes. Lord, heal me from my ears, where hearing loss or discomfort has made communication difficult. The Lord is healing your ears. His voice is becoming clear and distinct in your hearing. Lord, heal me from my nose, where sinuses or allergies have caused congestion and discomfort. The Lord is opening your airways. His healing is bringing fresh, clear breaths. Lord, heal me from my teeth, where decay, pain, or discomfort have troubled me. The Lord is restoring your teeth. His touch is making them whole and strong. Lord, heal me from my gums, where infection or swelling has caused pain and discomfort. The Lord is healing your gums. His soothing touch is bringing them back to full health. Lord, heal me from my skin, where dryness, acne, or other conditions have affected my appearance and comfort. The Lord is healing your skin. His touch is softening, renewing, and cleansing it. Lord, heal me from my stomach, where indigestion, acid reflux, or discomfort have hindered my peace. The Lord is healing your stomach. His peace is settling every part of your digestive system. Lord, heal me from my liver, where toxicity, damage, or imbalance has caused distress. The Lord is restoring your liver. His cleansing touch is bringing it back to perfect health. Lord, heal me from my kidneys, where imbalances or dysfunction have created pain or difficulty. The Lord is healing your kidneys. His purity is renewing them to function fully. Lord, heal me from my bladder, where infection, discomfort, or weakness has troubled me. The Lord is healing your bladder. His peace is soothing it and restoring it to full health. Lord, heal me from my digestive system, where bloating, pain, or imbalance has caused discomfort. The Lord is restoring order to your digestive system. His healing touch is bringing balance and comfort. Lord, heal me from my spine, where misalignment, pain, or injury has affected my posture or mobility. The Lord is aligning your spine. His strength is straightening and healing every vertebra. Lord, heal me from my muscles in my back, where tension, spasms, or pain has made movement difficult. The Lord is healing your back muscles. His healing power is releasing tension and bringing freedom. Lord, heal me from my knees, where arthritis, injury, or weakness has limited my movement. The Lord is restoring your knees. His strength is revitalizing every joint. Lord, heal me from my shoulders, where tension, injury, or pain has caused discomfort. The Lord is releasing the tension in your shoulders. His touch is bringing them to full strength. Lord, heal me from my elbows, where pain, inflammation, or injury has limited my movement. The Lord is healing your elbows. His restoration is bringing complete flexibility and ease. Lord, heal me from my wrists, where injury frustration or weakness has made simple tasks painful. The Lord is healing your wrists. His touch is bringing strength and freedom to your hands. Lord, heal me from my fingers where pain, stiffness, or numbness has made them difficult to use. The Lord is healing your fingers. His power is bringing full range of motion and comfort. Lord, heal me from my feet where pain, swelling, or discomfort has made walking a challenge. The Lord is healing your feet. His strength is renewing them with vitality and energy. Lord, heal me from my ankles where swelling, sprains, or injury have caused difficulty in movement. The Lord is healing your ankles. His touch is restoring them to perfect health. Lord, heal me from my hips where arthritis or injury has caused stiffness or pain. The Lord is healing your hips. His strength is bringing full mobility and comfort. Lord, heal me from my muscles in my legs where cramps, fatigue, or injury have caused distress. The Lord is healing your leg muscles. His power is strengthening and revitalizing them. Lord, heal me from my feet arches where flat feet or other conditions have caused discomfort. The Lord is healing your arches. His touch is bringing them into perfect alignment. Lord, heal me from my heartburn, where discomfort and acidity have caused pain. The Lord is healing your digestion. His peace is calming the acid and restoring harmony in your body. Lord, heal me from my bladder infections, where discomfort has caused distress. The Lord is healing your bladder. His touch is soothing every infection and bringing wholeness. Lord, heal me from my varicose veins, where swelling and pain in my legs have hindered my comfort. The Lord is healing your veins. His touch is restoring circulation and bringing ease to your legs. Lord, heal me from my sciatica, where pain has radiated through my back and legs. The Lord is healing your sciatica. His touch is bringing relief and full mobility. Lord, heal me from my gallbladder, where pain or issues have troubled my digestion. The Lord is healing your gallbladder. His touch is bringing restoration and balance. Lord, heal me from my thyroid, where imbalance has affected my energy and health. The Lord is restoring your thyroid. His healing is bringing balance and vitality back to you. Lord, heal me from my eyesight, where blurry vision or discomfort has hindered my ability to see clearly. The Lord is healing your sight. His light is restoring perfect vision in both eyes. Lord, heal me from my hearing, where sounds have become muffled or distant. The Lord is healing your hearing. His voice is coming through clearly and crisply. Lord, heal me from my sense of smell, where allergies or congestion have taken away the joy of fragrance. The Lord is clearing your sinuses. His breath is restoring your sense of smell. Lord, heal me from my hair loss, where thin body reacts to the world around me. The Lord is healing your allergies. His peace is bringing relief and comfort to your body. Lord, heal me from my indigestion, where food does not sit right or causes discomfort. The Lord is healing your digestion. His touch is bringing comfort and balance to your stomach. Lord, heal me from my tooth pain, where cavities, sensitivity, or decay have caused discomfort. The Lord is healing your teeth. His restorative touch is bringing strength and vitality. Lord, heal me from my mouth sores, where ulcers or pain have made it difficult to eat or speak. The Lord is healing your mouth. His touch is bringing comfort and restoring health to your lips and gums. Lord, heal me from my back pain, where discomfort has made movement difficult and painful. The Lord is healing your back. His touch is bringing strength, flexibility, and relief. Lord, heal me from my skin rashes, where irritation, inflammation, or allergies have caused discomfort. The Lord is healing your skin. His touch is soothing every rash and bringing peace. Lord, heal me from my swollen joints, where inflammation has caused immobility and pain. The Lord is healing your joints. His touch is bringing comfort and complete freedom of movement. Lord, heal me from my overall weakness, where fatigue and exhaustion have taken a toll on my energy. The Lord is renewing your strength. His power is filling every part of your body with vitality and life. Beloved, the Lord is with you now, healing you from head to toe. Trust in His mighty power and believe that His healing touch is restoring every part of your body to wholeness. His miracle is at work in you. Lord, heal me from my financial issues. Lord, I come before you today, seeking your divine intervention and miraculous healing in my financial life. I trust in your abundance, knowing that you can restore every area of my finances. Please, Lord, pour out your blessings and open the doors to prosperity and stability. Lord, heal me from my debt, where the burden of loans and financial obligations weighs heavily on me. The Lord is relieving your debt. His provision is setting you free from every financial chain. Lord, heal me from my bad credit, where past mistakes have made it difficult to secure the resources I need. The Lord is restoring your credit. His favor is opening doors that once seemed closed. Lord, heal me from my unpaid bills, where past due payments cause anxiety and fear. The Lord is healing your finances. His grace is clearing every unpaid bill and restoring peace. Lord, heal me from my loss of car, where I feel the impact of lost transportation and its effects on my ability to work and live freely. The Lord is providing for your needs. His provision is bringing back what was lost. uncertainty of the future weighs heavily on my heart. The Lord is securing your financial foundation. His stability is filling your life with peace. Lord, heal me from my job loss, where the loss of income has shaken my sense of security. The Lord is opening new doors. His provision is bringing a better job opportunity into your life. Lord, heal me from my business failure, where past struggles have affected my ability to succeed in business. The Lord is healing your business. His wisdom and favor are bringing success to every venture. Lord, heal me from my investment losses, where I have seen financial setbacks in the markets or other investments. The Lord is restoring your investments. His wisdom is guiding you toward profitable ventures. Lord, heal me from my loss due to theft, where my hard-earned resources have been stolen or taken from me. The Lord is restoring what was stolen. His justice is at work, and His provision is on the way. Lord, heal me from my financial struggle, where it seems like I am constantly fighting to make ends meet. The Lord is bringing breakthrough to your finances. His abundance is filling every gap. Lord, heal me from my lack of savings, where I am living paycheck to paycheck without any financial cushion. The Lord is increasing your savings. His blessing is bringing a harvest of provision. Lord, heal me from my fear of financial collapse, where anxiety about the future clouds my peace. The Lord is calming your fears. His peace is resting in your finances, and His protection surrounds you. Lord, heal me from my lack of financial planning, where I have not known how to manage my resources effectively. The Lord is giving you wisdom in managing your finances. His guidance is leading you to wealth and stability. Lord, heal me from my financial ignorance, where I have lacked the knowledge or understanding of managing money. The Lord is providing you with understanding. His wisdom is filling you with clarity and knowledge. Lord, heal me from my inability to provide for my family, where I feel incapable of meeting their needs. The Lord is multiplying your provision. His hands are supplying all that your family needs and more. Lord, heal me from my credit card debt, where interest and payments feel overwhelming. The Lord is breaking the chains of credit debt. His provision is bringing full repayment and peace. Lord, heal me from my inability to tithe or give generously, where my financial struggles prevent me from giving as I should. The Lord is providing abundance. His miracle is restoring your ability to give freely and joyfully. Lord, heal me from my payday loan dependence, where I have had to rely on loans that keep me in a cycle of debt. The Lord is breaking the cycle. His freedom is giving you the ability to live without this burden. Lord, heal me from my poor financial decisions, where past choices have led to financial ruin. The Lord is restoring what was lost. His forgiveness and grace are paving the way to new financial wisdom. Lord, heal me from my lack of job opportunities, where it seems like doors are closed and opportunities are few. The Lord is opening doors. His favor is bringing the right job into your life at the perfect time. Lord, heal me from my loss of income, where I have seen a decrease in the resources that once provided for me. The Lord is restoring your income. His provision is coming in ways that exceed your expectations. Lord, heal me from my inability to manage money properly, where poor choices have led to a lack of financial growth. The Lord is giving you wisdom and discipline. His guidance is leading you to prosperity and success. Lord, heal me from my business debts, where loans and unpaid bills have created overwhelming pressure. The Lord is lifting the burden of business debts. His favor is bringing freedom and success. Lord, heal me from my unfulfilled financial goals, where my dreams of financial success seem impossible. The Lord is making your financial dreams come true. His power is bringing your goals into reality. Lord, heal me from my inability to secure funding, where attempts at obtaining loans or investments have been unsuccessful. The Lord is opening doors for funding. His favor is attracting investors and supporters. Lord, heal me from my struggles with budgeting, where I find it difficult to track and manage my finances. The Lord is bringing order to your budget. His wisdom is helping you manage your finances with clarity and success. Lord, heal me from my lack of financial resources during emergencies, where unexpected expenses have overwhelmed me. The Lord is providing for you in times of emergency. His resources are abundant and flowing into your life. Lord, heal me from my ongoing financial hardship, where I am in a constant state of financial struggle. The Lord is lifting you from hardship. His grace is bringing you into a season of abundance and rest. Lord, heal me from my financial setbacks, where unexpected events have caused my finances to fall behind. The Lord is restoring what was lost. His miracle is turning your setbacks into comebacks. Lord, heal me from my unproductive investments, where money is tied up in areas that are not yielding results. The Lord is bringing fruitful investments. His wisdom is leading you to prosperous ventures. Lord, heal me from my loss of property, where land, home, or other valuable assets have been taken or lost. The Lord is restoring your property. His provision is bringing back what was lost. Lord, heal me from my fear of financial scarcity, where I worry about never having enough. The Lord is calming your fear. His abundance is filling your heart with peace and security. Lord, heal me from my inability to receive abundance, where I struggle to believe that I am worthy of financial blessings. The Lord is healing your heart. His abundance is flowing to you, and you are worthy to receive it. Lord, heal me from my struggles with inflation and high costs, where my income no longer covers my needs. The Lord is providing for you. His grace is supplying all of your needs according to His riches in glory. Lord, heal me from my inheritance issues, where disputes or misunderstandings have caused financial tension and loss. The Lord is resolving every inheritance issue. His peace is restoring harmony and provision. Lord, heal me from my unexpected financial emergencies, where I am blindsided by unplanned expenses. The Lord is providing for every emergency. His protection is covering you, and His provision is sufficient. Lord, heal me from my struggle with paying off loans, where the burden feels too heavy to bear. The Lord is lifting the burden. His provision is helping you pay off your loans and bring financial freedom. Lord, heal me from my struggles in entrepreneurship, where my business venture is not flourishing as I had hoped. The Lord is blessing your entrepreneurial spirit. His favor is bringing success and growth to your business. Lord, heal me from my financial loss from a failed partnership, where trust was broken and resources were lost. The Lord is restoring what was lost. His justice is healing your finances and bringing new opportunities. Lord, heal me from my inability to save for the future, where I feel stuck and unable to build a financial cushion. The Lord is multiplying your savings. His provision is bringing abundance for your future. Lord, heal me from my unexpected medical expenses, where unforeseen health costs have drained my resources. The Lord is providing for your health needs. His healing touch is also bringing financial restoration. Lord, heal me from my financial dependence on others, where I am relying on others for support. The Lord is restoring your independence. His provision is making you self-sufficient and financially secure. Lord, heal me from my struggles in retirement savings, where I feel unprepared for the future. The Lord is providing for your retirement. His abundance is setting you up for a secure future. Lord, heal me from my constant worry about money, where financial anxiety has stolen my peace. The Lord is giving you peace. His provision is calming your heart and filling you with confidence. Lord, heal me from my inability to pay for education or training, where I feel hindered in my personal growth. The Lord is providing for your education. His favor is making a way for you to achieve your dreams. Lord, heal me from my feelings of failure in managing finances, where I feel like I've made too many mistakes. The Lord is restoring you. His forgiveness is releasing you from the past, and He is guiding you toward financial success. Lord, heal me from my struggles in managing a household budget, where household expenses are overwhelming those I care for. The Lord is supplying what is needed. His provision is overflowing to meet the needs of others through you. Lord, heal me from my loss of financial peace, where the stress and worry have taken away my rest. The Lord is restoring your peace. His comfort is filling you, and His financial miracles are on the way. Lord, heal me from my inability to trust you with my finances, where doubt and fear have clouded my faith. The Lord is healing your heart. His trust is restoring confidence in His provision and His perfect timing. Lord, I trust in your provision and know that you are working miracles in my financial life. May your blessings overflow into every area of my finances, and may I walk in your abundance from this moment forward. Lord, heal me from my love life. Lord, I come before you, seeking your healing for the relationship between me and my partner. I trust in your divine power to restore, heal, and renew our bond. Please intervene in our hearts, Lord, and fill us with your love and peace. For my partner's infidelity, where betrayal has hurt the trust between us. The Lord is mending your relationship. His healing love is restoring trust and faith between you both. Lord, heal me for the constant arguing, where harsh words and misunderstandings have created a cycle of conflict. The Lord is healing your communication. His peace is replacing anger with understanding and calm. Lord, heal me for the emotional distance, where we no longer feel connected or understood. The Lord is drawing you closer. His presence is bringing emotional closeness and unity to your hearts. Lord, heal me for the lack of intimacy, where our physical and emotional connection feels absent. The Lord is restoring the bond. His love is reigniting passion and closeness in your relationship. Lord, heal me for the abuse in our relationship, where words and actions have caused deep wounds. The Lord is breaking the chains of abuse. His healing touch is filling you both with peace, safety, and mutual respect. Lord, heal me from my partner's addiction, where unhealthy habits are tearing our relationship apart. The Lord is healing your partner. His deliverance is breaking every chain and restoring your relationship. Lord, heal me for our financial strain, where money issues are causing stress and tension in our marriage. The Lord is providing abundance. His peace is covering your finances and bringing harmony to your household. Lord, heal me for the lack of communication, where we struggle to talk and share our hearts with one another. The Lord is opening your hearts. His wisdom is teaching you both to communicate openly and lovingly. Lord, heal me from my partner's anger issues, where their frustration and rage have caused a wall between us. The Lord is healing the anger. gentleness and patience in your relationship. Lord, heal me from my feelings of loneliness in marriage, where I feel disconnected and unseen by my spouse. The Lord is restoring your connection. His presence is filling the empty spaces and bringing mutual love and attention. Lord, heal me for the constant fighting, where we cannot seem to agree on anything without conflict. The Lord is dissolving division. His wisdom is guiding you both toward peace, love, and agreement. Lord, heal me from my partner's dishonesty, where lies and deceit have eroded our trust. The Lord is bringing truth into your marriage. His light is exposing darkness and healing the wounds caused by dishonesty. Lord, heal me for the lack of affection, where we no longer show love through small acts of kindness and care. The Lord is rekindling affection. His love is prompting both of you to cherish one another deeply. Lord, heal me for our parenting struggles, where we are not on the same page when it comes to raising our children. The Lord is uniting you in your parenting. His wisdom is guiding you both toward unity and love for your children. Lord, heal me from my feelings of neglect, where I feel like my needs and desires are ignored. The Lord is healing your heart. His love is restoring attention and affection in your marriage. Lord, heal me for the trust issues between us, where past hurts have made it difficult to trust each other. The Lord is restoring trust. His grace is healing wounds and bringing peace back into your hearts. Lord, heal me for the unspoken resentments, where silent hurt and bitterness have built up over time. The Lord is healing hidden wounds. His love is bringing forgiveness and reconciliation to your relationship. Lord, heal me for the emotional neglect, where I feel like I am not emotionally supported or valued. The Lord is filling the emotional void. His love is teaching both of you how to support and nurture each other's hearts. Lord, heal me for the lack of spiritual connection, where our spiritual lives have drifted apart, leaving us feeling disconnected. The Lord is restoring your spiritual bond. His presence is uniting your hearts in faith and devotion. Lord, heal me from my partner's jealousy, where insecurities and suspicion have affected the peace between us. The Lord is healing jealousy. His perfect love is casting out all fear and restoring trust and security in your relationship. Lord, I trust that you are working in our relationship, healing the hurts, restoring the connection, and bringing peace, love, and understanding. Let your love fill our hearts and guide us toward a renewed and strengthened marriage. Beloved, right now, the Lord is working His miracle in your life. Feel His presence surrounding you, healing, restoring, and lifting you up. Every obstacle is being removed. Every burden is being lightened. The Lord is aligning trials into triumphs. Trust in His power, for He is doing wonders in your life. In this moment, His love and grace are moving mightily within you. Receive His miracle, for it is happening